You're roommates with a mafia boss. Your roommate wakes up before you every day. He's always dressed nice. He never asks you to split groceries. He gets phone calls at 2 a.m. and steps outside to answer them. You think he's just a private guy with a good job. He's not. The story begins. It's move-in day. You found the listing on Craigslist. 2-bedroom apartment downtown, suspiciously cheap. The photos looked clean. The landlord, a quiet older man who barely speaks English, hands you the keys without asking for references. Your roommate is already there when you arrive. He's maybe 35, well-dressed, calm. He shakes your hand firmly, tells you his name is Marco, and says just 3 things. I work late, I have guests sometimes, and I respect privacy. I expect the same. You think, okay, fair enough. You're just happy the rent is affordable. You move in your IKEA furniture, you put your name on the Wi-Fi, you split the Netflix password. Normal roommate stuff, except nothing about Marco is normal. You just don't know it yet. Week 1, the small things you ignore. The first thing you notice is the shoes. Marco has maybe 30 pairs of shoes lined up in the hallway. All expensive, all clean. You've never seen him buy a single pair. The second thing is the food. Your fridge is full, always. Meats, cheeses, fresh bread, fruit. You never see him go grocery shopping. The food just appears. The third thing is the visitors. Men come by at odd hours. Never in groups, always one at a time. They knock a specific way. 3 knocks, pause, 1 knock. Marco opens the door, they speak quietly in a language you half recognize, maybe Italian, maybe something else, and they leave within 10 minutes. Every single one of them is wearing a nice watch. You tell yourself he's probably in finance. Week 3. You start getting nervous. You come home late one Tuesday. The apartment is dark, but Marco's bedroom light is on. You go to the kitchen to make ramen. That's when you see it. On the kitchen table, just sitting there, completely out in the open, is a stack of cash. Banded. Neat. You don't count it, but your brain tells you it's more money than you make in a year. Next to it is a phone. Not Marco's regular phone. A different one. Older. A burner. You make your ramen. You go to your room. You do not say anything. Because something in your gut, some old animal instinct, tells you very clearly, this is not your business. Do not make it your business. Week 5. The night, everything changes. You're out with friends on a Friday. You come home at midnight. There are 2 black SUVs parked outside your building. Men standing near them, not talking, just standing. You walk past them. They look at you. You look at them. You keep walking. You get inside. Marco is in the living room, which is unusual. He never sits in the living room. He's on the couch in a suit, tie loosened, drinking whiskey, watching nothing on the TV. He looks at you when you walk in. Sit down, he says. It isn't a question. You sit. He pours you a glass of whiskey. You don't even drink whiskey. You take it. You've been a good roommate, he says. Quiet, respectful, no stupid questions. He pauses. I want you to know, you're safe here. Nothing that happens in this apartment touches you. You understand? You nod. You don't understand anything. He finishes his drink, stands up, adjusts his jacket, and goes to his room. That night you Google his name for the first time. The third result is a news article from 4 years ago. The headline reads, Suspected crime family underboss questioned in connection with 3 unsolved homicides, released without charge. There's a photo. It's Marco. Same calm face, same expensive watch, same firm handshake energy. You close your laptop. You stare at the ceiling. Here's the thing nobody tells you about living next to danger. It doesn't look like the movies. There's no dramatic music. There's no guy in a trench coat twirling a knife. It looks like a clean apartment. It looks like a full fridge. It It looks like a neighbor who's actually polite. The scariest people in the world are rarely the loud ones. They're the ones who shake your hand on day one and say 3 simple things. I work late. I have guests sometimes. And I respect privacy. I expect the same. You renew your lease 6 months later. The rent is still suspiciously cheap. Marco leaves an envelope on the kitchen table the morning of your renewal. Inside is a note that says, "Good choice," and enough cash to cover your share for the entire year. You take it. You don't ask questions. You never ask questions.